Welcome to the 7th lesson on programming in MATLAB. Why programming? A big question arises. It basically saves times for the high computational problems, and it is one of the most popular among engineers. And the third important thing is it is very easy to learn. Whatever the computational values which we are having, we can able to code those things, or we can able to automate those things simply by entering the input values. We will get the output because in that programming we have written some codes. Now let me say how this programming is going to be done in the MATLAB. So far in the command window we are trying to enter some inputs like some a is equal to 3, like b is equal to b is equal to 5, like b is equal to 5, like this we are entering, and then we are trying to assign some computations here. So instead of that one, if our objective is not able to repeat these particular things every time we have to edit things, then we have to go for the script files. So for going to the script files, we have new script, and this will be the editor window. Whenever a blog is going to be open, that we will try to, this is the editor window, and now I have docked this editor window to the main MATLAB screen only. And what we are going to be doing here. So in the earlier lessons we have discussed about the problem for calculation of final velocity, that is where the inputs they have given it as initial velocity, acceleration time, we have calculated the final velocity. The same thing we will do it here now in the script file. First I am going for the CLC clear all. These two are the default commands because I am going to clear the screen and I am going to clear the workspace also. That's what. Next I will try to say initial velocity is equal to 10, initial velocity is equal to 10, and acceleration is equal to 9.81, and time is equal to 30. Now I will write the final velocity value as initial velocity plus acceleration multiplied by time. And now the final output I have to display it, so I will try to term it as display final velocity, display final velocity. Now I am going to save this one. So before going to save this one, make sure that you are going to enter this one in, you are going to save this one in some kind of sample programs, and then you have to save it. So save it with some meaningful word, don't try to save it with different names or standard functions which are there in the MATLAB. So this is a case of initial to final velocity calculation. I am simply saying it as final velocity program, and this file will be in the form of .m file. I am going to save it. Now you can see it here as the final velocity value will be seen very clearly. Now how to execute this one? So here there is an option called as run. So here if I go for the run, then it is, when I press this button it will be run. So display the final velocity. So final velocity has been executed, but the output is not displaying to us. Final velocity, yes. Now likewise I will try to check the final velocity. So this is my final velocity value, that is 30 point. So instead of that display, I am going to go for the command printf of the final velocity is equal to percentage f, where that value will be stored here, /n, it will be go for the new line. What is the output I need to have? Final velocity. I am closing the brackets. Final velocity. Save it and run it. So the value of the final velocity will be displayed here. Thank you.